Hey there, welcome to episode 76 of Mini Pod with me, Dave Jacobs. No fluff, just good stuff in under 5 minutes. Let me ask you a question. Does your work week work? By the weekend, do you feel weakened? In my coaching practice, I regularly make two observations. The average pastor's work week is too full. The second observation is often that the tasks that make up the pastor's work week, they just don't reinforce the vision the pastor has for their church. As a result, the pastor ends up spending much of their time doing almost everything other than pastoring and moving the church towards their goal. To have a work week that works, a work week that won't make you weak, you've got to ask yourself three questions. Here they are. Number one, are the number of hours that I'm working for the church sustainable? You see, I don't believe that 45 to 50 or more hours a week is sustainable. Eventually, somewhere down the road, something's going to break down, and it might be you. It could take years. But eventually, one will see the results of more than 50 hours a week, especially if one neglects their days off, vacation time, quiet times with the Lord. Now, if you're bivocational, and you're going to have to cut these numbers in half. If by bivocational you're working full-time outside of the church and then for the church, really your work week should not take up more than 15, at the most 20 hours a week. You're going to have to make the adjustments here. Number two, are the tasks that make up your work week effective? Now, by effective, I mean, are they moving you towards the vision for your church or away from the vision of your church? Do the tasks that make up your work week reinforce your call to be a pastor, or do they reinforce other things that have little, if anything, to do with shepherding people? Number three, is your work week pleasurable? Now, I realize that in any job, there's going to be some tasks that you enjoy more than others, and this is certainly true in pastoring. Not everything that makes up your work week will be enjoyable, but if you're not doing more enjoyable things than unenjoyable things, eventually you're going to burn out. A great exercise for pastors is to look at the tasks that make up their work week and identify those things they draw energy from versus those things that drain energy from them. You must have more energy givers than energy drainers. Let me conclude by just saying this. When was the last time you seriously looked at how you spend your week? Is your work week sustainable? Is it effective? Is it pleasurable? Hey, if you haven't already subscribed to this podcast, do that down there below. Hit the like button, tell your friends, and I'll talk to you next week. God bless you.